I was real impressed with this region, this western region of Ireland, which is almost due west from Dublin, the Connemara region. Never heard of it. It's really quite spectacular in that it has all of these large and small ponds and lakes sprinkled throughout the area, and it makes it quite stark, quite special, I would say. And also, it hugs the Atlantic Ocean, so you have all these beautiful little rock formation inlets. So those are your two guides for this portion of the trip. That's Melissa on the left, and that's Raymond on the right. I don't know why, but everybody seems to wave whenever the drone flies by. But that's a whole nother conversation. Again, this is an example of one of these lakes, ponds, and they're just like all over the place. And there's something about the contrast of the ocean. So here you have an ocean. This is Roundstone, which I would really, really recommend. They probably don't want to get the word out that this is a very cool, chilled Irish town that you can stay in. It's not on a tourist trail. I have to say that I saw an awful lot of local people who were not from Roundstone that were, and this is where they come on the weekends to get away from Dublin or for wherever they're getting away from. So again, this is a bay. This is the bay where they still do active fishing. We stayed actually on the pier at a fisherman's. It's like a three-story fisherman's house, converted, and they did quite a nice job on the interior. But this is what the scenery is like. It's really quite spectacular. I was really, really impressed with this area. You know, everybody hears about Ring of Kerry and the Cliffs of Moher, which are overdone, and they really, to me, they underperform. That's the 12 Bends. Bends means mountain, it could mean like hilltop or mountaintop. It's called 12 Bends or 12 Pins, also called Bena Biola, something like that. So there's a few different interpretations on how to say that. But we're in County Galway. Let's see, the highest peak in that mountain range. So it's not real super tall. It's like 2,392 feet. But I think what makes it interesting is that the area is quite flat, and then you have this huge protrusion of mountainscapes that are protruding up from the flat area. That's probably why we have so many ponds and lakes in the area, because it's relatively flat. And I guess in the Ice Age, it carved all that stuff out. This is Roundstone. Very cool. Oh, I was quite impressed with the little town. I mean, there's not a whole lot to do, but if you're going to this part of Ireland, you're not looking to get into the big tourist environs. So to me, this is like such a treat to find somewhat of a less populated, less popular area. Speaking about populated, you're going to note there's not a whole lot of population here. I mean, it all concentrates along the coastal area. So this is a very nice sweeping view of the Connemara area. I mean, this is also where the 12 Bends is also where the Connemara National Park is, where I've got another video on Diamond Hill hike, which I would recommend that you look at. But in a way, this would sort of be like Arizona would be to the U.S., where it's kind of flat and deserty, except that here we've got water everywhere. Arizona is going to be flat and deserty. But there's not a whole lot of growth, as you can see. Yeah, I think the idea is that we're not your conventional travelers that are looking to hit all of the big main touristic sites. So if that's more your cup of tea, you're probably going to enjoy our videos more. We try to stay away from the real touristic traps, if you will, the real touristic ideas out there. So sit back and enjoy the video and keep watching. It's a real remote road headed towards Clifden from Roundstone. Roundstone is where we're staying. Now this is much more desolate, I have to say. Now that's a cute little...
Oh, look at him. He's so cute.
Look at his...
I wish I could pet him.
Look, it's spray painted his little legs. Got little black stockings on. It's busy. He's got... Oh, somebody's... Just outside of Clifden, on the way to Connemara National Park.